So I did a job not so long, and it didn't come out well. And if it's previous me, I would have dwelled on that mistake. I would have dwelled on the fact that it didn't come out well. I would have said, like, "Hi God, this person will laugh at me. This person will say I'm not good. I'm not a good person, a good artist. This person will say this. I'll be thinking about the person's reaction or the person's thoughts. I will so dwell on it that I'll be so scared to try to draw for a few weeks or few days until I speak to myself to move on. So when it happened, I just said, I'm like, how is it like that? Now I've got to understand that we have good days, we have bad days in everything we do. We have days that everything is put together. We have days that we put all our energy and our strength to that thing and it didn't come out well. And that is fine. The thing is that we want all perfect days, all perfect minutes, all perfect seconds. We want everything to be done. Especially people that are well organized. I'm a very organized person. I think that's why these things were bothering me. I won't say I'm not even a perfectionist, but I like details. I'm that kind of person that I live this year and I know that I will send you day to be day. So I like to do things extra, like really good. And I like to learn, I like to improve. So when I made mistake in the past in my art, I dwell so much in it. I'm like, am I a failure? Did I put so much strength in it? Yeah. So I did one work last year, and that work really, really took everything in me. I had to cry. I prayed, and something in me just said, "Stop, stop! Don't do that again. It's okay. You have done your best. Refund back your money. Refund back the money that you collected for the job. Refund it." And I did that. And I was like, I think that was a turning point of me to stop dwelling on what I cannot do or what the mistakes I made because I was down. I was really down. So I had to really, I had to I had to, how do I explain it? I had to get better in my thought process and how I react to things and how I deal with my emotions when I don't get things right. When it doesn't come out perfect. I had to understand that I beg, it will be alright. It's not the end of the world. I will get it better. And failures are part of mistakes. And mistakes will always happen because we are human beings. We can never always get it right. And the most important thing is that when you know you're not getting it right, do the needful. If it's a refund, reach out back to the person, apologize like I always do. I'm very intentional about keeping people around me. So I apologize. I refund you back your money. And I try to have self-reflection to think of what can I do to make it do better. What was my mistakes? Was it the picture or was it that I didn't observe well? But one thing I know is that every time I make mistake in my artistic skills, my observation skills improve. Yes, you heard that right. Every time I make mistake in my artistic skills, my observation skills improve. That's helped me to get better. I made a lot of mistakes. And mistakes were bound to happen even tomorrow. And the thing is that I will acknowledge my faults and I promise to do better. And I've done beautiful jobs. I've done lovely jobs. I have done jobs that has wow people. I've done jobs that have given me a lot of credibility. I've done jobs that have given me a lot of accolades. I've done jobs that has gone far places. And I've done jobs that those people, I think in 20, I've done four horrible jobs. In 20, I've done four horrible jobs. It's a good job to me that I did 16 right. I just use that number as an example. Not literally that I've done 20 jobs. Of course, I've done a lot of jobs. I've been drawing for the past 2021, so you can imagine the years in art. But I've made mistakes. I've been in a situation whereby I have sketched out the full work and I had to tear the paper because I didn't like the outcome. And I'm not scared of trying. I'm not scared of making mistakes. I have gotten to a point in my life that once I make a mistake, I try again. I won't dwell on it. I'll just tell myself I can do this. This is easy. And I just pay attention, observe, and start my job. I have made mistakes in life. I have learned a lot. I have done a lot of things. I've tried, I failed, I've done this, it didn't work out, and I didn't give up. I did another thing again, it didn't work out. But the good thing about it is that I don't dwell that there is no results. What I am intentional is that I am making progress. I'm not bothered about the results. I'm bothered about my progress. and I look back every month and say, what did I achieve this 1 month? Then I can say, oh, good job, bro. What have you achieved this year? Like last year was one of the best year because I was so intentional about my self growth. I was so intentional about my work and everything, and I'm so happy for everything. So in essence, what I'm trying to say is that when you make mistakes, stop dwelling on your mistakes and stop being afraid to try. Stop being afraid to, oh God, what if I do it? And stop thinking about, one thing, another thing that kills us is that we think and dwell on other people's thoughts. How do I mean? Because we make mistake, or we didn't get it right, or we failed. Failure is just a mindset thing. Yes, you didn't get it right, so we're so bothered about, hey, these people will laugh at me. Yeah, they will mock me. They will say I'm dull. They will say this. They will say that. Let me bust your brain. Nobody's thinking about you. That's what I have to tell myself. Bro, nobody's thinking about you. They may only just think about you for a few seconds when your thoughts flash into their mind. And after then, there's so much in there that is going around them that your thoughts cannot dwell in them for so long. Just few seconds. I don't even, the thought just pops in and disappear. So why you, few seconds thoughts from people is making you not try or do things, or you're scared, you're worried about the things you have done that didn't get it right. You're so worried about it because of few seconds thoughts from people about you. I beg, nobody's thinking about you. We are all busy to start thinking about because you failed, or you made mistake, or you didn't get it right, or you did that business, it didn't work well. Please try again. Do it again. Don't be afraid to fail. Yeah, you didn't get it right, so try again. Try again. Just when you're trying, take your time to do your homework. Do your homework, do a lot of research, find out why you didn't get it right, and work better so you can get it right. Like I always say, I don't joke with this word. I am work in progress, and every day I am getting better. I am improving. I'm getting better. Yeah, so